And it's live. Hey guys, Goggsy here, and a happy new year to you all from past the mic. Today it is the first live stream of 2021. It is the year that Scotland win the Euros, and they start off with a banger where Rangers take on Celtic in the second Old Firm of the season. And I don't care for those who say it's not an Old Firm, it's still an Old Firm to me. They're still called Rangers, so I don't care on that part. But today we are being joined by StevieWheels.
How we doing? Looking forward to today.
And Roscoe, how's it going, mate?
How are you doing, Gogsy?
Fantastic. And a very happy new year to everyone in the comments. Luke, Sufyan, Nige, Joseph, and yeah, I know my comments are real, that's why I put it up there. And so if you've got any comments about today's game or games, because we've got a lot to cover. We've got three separate matches at least that we'll be covering today, so we'll be on basically from 12 till after 9 o'clock, but with a couple of breaks in between. So what are we thinking ahead of today's game then?
I'm really looking forward to it, Dogsy. The two games that we're covering, well, three I should say, because we've got Hearts Dundee later on. Mm-hmm. But we'll start with this one, Celtic v Rangers. It's massive in terms of the title. That goes without saying. Mm-hmm. Celtic obviously need to win to keep it alive, and if Rangers get anything out of the game, I think it's game over in terms of the title. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I just think that Celtic are coming into a wee bit of form, and although Rangers have been winning recently, they've not been winning quite as convincingly as what they had been in the early parts of the season. So I'm going to throw my neck out, and I'm going to go for 2-1 Celtic today.
Interesting, very interesting. What about yourself, Ross?
Yeah, I think Rangers are going to win it. I don't know. It's going to be tight. I don't think it's going to be an absolute whitewash of a game, but I'm going to go with 2-1 Rangers today, and I think that will as good as seal the title for them if the league doesn't get suspended.
Of course, we've always got that hanging over it, haven't we?
Which in this occasion, I don't think they'll hand out titles early if they do this and suspend the league. But having said that, they're getting the test soon in the Premier League. It's more like the Championship, League 1 and League 2 that we need to worry about, I think.
Yeah, definitely, because it's far too early in those seasons to be.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they have decided that they're only going to play 3 rounds of fixtures rather than 4, but I don't know. I can see Hearts getting screwed twice.
And
that's always funny.
I mean, as much as it's Schadenfreude, I find it hilarious.
What about you, Gogsy? What do you think?
For me today, I'm thinking. I don't know what to call. I think it's going to be a 2-each draw. So I'm getting splinters on my arse from sitting on the fence, but I don't really care in that sense.
We'll just change a wee nickname in your box to Switzerland, alright?
Aye. Just rolling out the team starting lineups, and then we'll be rolling with that.
Yeah.
But no, I think for Celtic, guys, the big thing is they cannot afford to play as poorly as they did in the last Old Firm game.
Oh, you're right.
So I think there will be a reaction in terms of from that game. Mm-hmm. And the fact that they've got Griffiths and Edward up front together with Turnbull and Sorrell who have bolstered the midfield. The only big question mark really is that leaky defence that they have. That's a big question mark.
Right, boys, I'm conscious that I've got bacon in the oven. I'll be back in a second.
Okay, no problem. So while Roscoe disappears for a wee sec to get his breakfast, we're going to go through the starting lineups. So for Rangers, they start with McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Balogun, Barisic, Aribo, Davis, Kamara, Roof, Morelos and Kent. What do you think of that starting 11, Stevie?
Rangers' strongest 11, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
I would say, and they don't know what it's like to get beat, with the exception of that St Mirren game this season. So it's their best start to a season in 90 years. to whip out a wee napper start for you there. But no, I think Rangers will be going into the game really confident. And no reason why not.
We've got a £4.99 donation from Sheriff12. It's officially the biggest donation we've had all year. Very nervous, lads. It'll go 200.
See what you done there? Sorry. Sorry, Sheriff.
But so while we're going to be on for 25 minutes more before the game kicks off, so that gives us time to answer some questions about what we're thinking about. For example, the Motherwell job. If you've got any more questions, you've got to ask about that. Oliver Cromwell's already on his 7th can. I don't think they had cans back in Oliver Cromwell's. We roll with it.
Is it no tins? No.
I don't know. Maybe they invented the tin opener before they invented the tin.
There's a good point for Callum Wilson. You mentioned Motherwell. PJ's been recalled. We touched on that in the live stream that we did when Robbo had resigned. I know I said sacked there, but it wasn't sacked. But no, would you start PJ today?
I don't see why not. I mean, well, isn't Jordan Archer and Aaron Chapman away?
Well, I was under the impression that Chapman was still there, and Archer was away. But no, I think I'd give PJ a chance because if Chapman is there, it doesn't really fill me with much confidence, to be honest. So, alright, stick PJ. I'm pleased with that. We need him at the end of the day.
Would you give the job to Lasley if he's successful in his 4 games? Well, the thing is, these 4 games that he's been given, that lasts the whole month, pretty much. And then if it doesn't go too well, then what happens if we bring in a replacement? And he's literally got 3 days to put together a squad out of nothing, and it's not his squad. So
yeah, that is a big issue. Which was why I was clamouring for the sacking to be done earlier, Goggy, or the relieving of the position to be done earlier. Because we now find ourselves in a situation where Lasley's going to get a couple of games. Somebody else who's going to come in. They're going to have to assess what they've already got and then make a decision from there. Now, what I think we will do, and it's a terrible thing, a rotten situation, I think we'll go with the list of players that we already had targeted. And then you do find yourself in that position where if somebody else comes in, they're working with a squad of players that they essentially didn't sign.
Yeah, absolutely right. We've been asked by Wee Bob what the Celtic lineup is, so we'll bring that to you now. It is as follows: Barkas in goal, Frimpong, Beaton, Ayer, Laxalt, Soro, Christie, Turnbull, McGregor, Griffiths, and Edwards. There you go. It's quite a staple Celtic starting 11. Like, obviously, we've covered pretty much almost every Celtic and Rangers game possible this season so far. So I think the fact they brought in Soro and Turnbull is a good thing because I was wondering whether they were actually going to bring in Turnbull for his first Old Firm, but I'm glad they have done so because I think Turnbull brings that extra creativity that Celtic have been lacking all season.
He's made a big difference, huge difference, and I'm not just saying that because he used to play for us, but he's brought in goals, assists, and Celtic have won, I believe, their last 6 games. So why change a winning formula? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, they've got the issue with Julian at the back, and that's where the one frailty lies today. Is that partnership of Ayer and Beaton for Celtic? I think Rangers can really get at that, but that's why I think there's going to be goals, because I think going forward Celtic look pretty decent.
Phil Renshaw, hey lads, looking forward to a high scoring game today. Why were you banned BB96? What we do is if we see someone that comments a score before we see it, we ban people for 5 minutes. That's the rule. and it's the pinned comment on the YouTube section. It's either that or spamming. So because you've put that comment twice in the last 20 seconds, be careful, lad.
Just put yourself in our position. You don't want any spoilers.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yes, exactly. Yep, I love the famous Motherwell. Me, Bob. You're not getting me to react to that properly. Can anyone see the well winning today? No.
If you get time, you go to Cook and Corner with that comment, Gogsy, because it leads me in nicely.
Oh, okay. I've not taken anything today so far.
We can do mine in the first half,
Yeah.
and then we can do yours. I'd imagine you'd be putting one on the Motherwell game if you want.
Aye.
Good timing, Coop and Corner.
So today I went for Norwich to beat Barnsley, Hibs to beat Livingston, Crystal Palace to beat Sheffield United, Gary Anderson to beat Dave Chisnell, and Motherwell to beat Hamilton. I backed it. I've took it. No. We're going to do it. It starts today. The revival starts today. Hamilton have forever been the shit in our shoe. Today's the day that we wipe it off.
I love that. Oh, dearie me.
Nice. Do you want to ask what my Coop and Corner?
Yeah, here you go.
Go for it, Ross.
I've got a question for you after you read this, for Ross.
Right.
Sorry.
Coop and Corner today. Harry Kane to get one shot on target, even money, 10 quid.
Really? Right, we'll get that one then. Is that the early kickoff?
Was 128, now even money.
Oh, yes.
God's sake, that's like...
That's it, that's all I've got.
I don't even know.
Oh no, that's a lie. I've got the Super Boost on as well. I think it's Palace, Norwich, and somebody else for 12-1.
All right.
Motherwell was 70-10, Scotty. That's what I got them at.
10?
Yes.
Jesus, that's good odds.
Ross, I've got a question for you as a neutral. Mm-hmm. Obviously, me and Goggs have spoke about it. What do you think of Stephen Robinson resigning as Motherwell manager?
I think he thinks he can go and get better.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's resigned before he gets sacked and tarnishes his CV. I think he knows he can go and get a better job down south now. Might not be for a wee while, right enough. We might be talking about end of season, but you look at Robinson's time over the course he's been at Motherwell, and he's done really well apart from this season, and even this season he's not sitting bottom of the league. So, but the thing is, he's not tarnished his legacy by any way, shape, or form, has he?
Yeah.
I
reckon he'll go and do better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
a team like Charlton would be good for Robinson.
Yeah, maybe English League One or something like that. I reckon.
Niall Kane's got a Gold Rush coupon on today for both teams to score. Preston v Nottingham Forest, Wickham v Borough, Hull Charlton, Northampton Sunderland, Bolton Crawley, and Forest Green versus.
The Gold Rush coupon is on. Sorry. Wake up, soppy bollocks.
Wake up, soppy bollocks.
Wake up, socky bollocks. It's Carluke Rovers v Gartosh.
But yeah, this leads us nicely from Wee Bob says predictions. We've already gone for our predictions, haven't we?
Yeah, but just in case anybody missed it, I went 2-1 Celtic.
I went
2-1 Rangers. I was,
and I got 2 each. So we've covered every potential result. One way, one a draw. So covered everything.
Oliver Cromwell says, "I've just had a fiver on Hull, Rangers, and Linfield." God.
To be fair, Celtic's lineup's looking fairly attacking. You got Griffiths, Edward, Turnbull, Christie. Some good forward
Nope.
players there.
The wide areas are going to be key for me, and I'm a bit worried that Celtic are playing a diamond.
Yeah.
If you're a Celtic supporter, because think about it, right? Rangers have got like the likes of Kent and Roof in the wing and the fullbacks. The fact that Celtic are so narrow means that they're sacrificing the wide areas to Rangers.
Yeah.
And I just think that the delivery of the fullbacks could cause Celtic problems today.
Easy Scotty says might go Motherwell versus Hamilton, both teams score and Rangers win. Okay, well, I'd rather not speak about the Motherwell game at all today. I don't know which way it's going to go.
That's going to be a nerve-wracking watch, by the way, I tell you. Oh, it's going to be so nerve-wracking. But anyway. 15-minute kickoff.
Also, for those who'll be looking for half-time entertainment, Roscoe's just uploaded a video, haven't you?
Oh yeah. Funny you should mention that. Yeah. Basically.
I'll remember.
Yeah. Yesterday, myself and Stevie done a wee predictions video for the semi-finals and finals of the darts. So if you are a fan of the darts, go and hop over. Goggsy, you put the link in the description of my channel.
I have indeed.
Right, just jump over to my channel. It's just released 15 minutes ago, and you'll see both me and Stevie on there giving our predictions for the semi-finals and the finals. But we'll not give it away on here because go and watch it.
But please wait till half time as well, because we're bringing you some decent quality here.
Yeah, aye, that's it. Yeah.
Of the new year. There we go.
Chris Boyd on the panel again.
Oh dear. What shit is he chatting now?
I don't know. I can't hear it because I don't want to get copyrighted. But
Oh yeah, of course.
It's the most I've seen him smile, I think, this year.
I see you,
A
right?
good one.
yeah, Matt, we covered that on the video. That was just unbelievable.
Don't remind me. That
Never just. It's like Van Gerwen lay down and accepted it as well. Like, I don't know. It was just a weird one, but.
Van Gerwen did me out of 200 quid. I was viewing. Absolutely viewing.
He didn't seem too bothered, which I found a wee bit.
Did you see his interview last night?
No.
He basically just came out and said I was crap, and I'm gutted. But do you know that way he was saying I'm gutted, but he didn't look that gutted?
Yeah, I know. He's already won 3 world titles, didn't it? Maybe it meant more to Chizzy, didn't it?
Well, what I think MVG did at the start of the year, he changed his darts. And he's not won as much since he's done that. I think he might go back to his old darts next year. But time will tell.
Rice was having a wee dig at Stevie there.
How was he saying? I'm too busy.
I'm a fan, but I'm scared that if we are playing Hazard, and I would be happy and confident, but Barkas can't save a shot from someone in a wheelchair.
Well, I'll let Ricers know that I've actually scored into Barkas, so he's right. No. Aye, Barkas is a worry, I'd agree.
Julien's out for 3 to 4 months.
Aye, it looked a bad one. I covered the Celtic Dundee United game. He basically clattered his knee off the post.
Was that before or after Aaron went down with cramp?
Can't remember. That was a blur. That was so funny. Oh, highlight of last year for me.
EB96, which is why I said half-time entertainment, not right now. We're up to 117 people in the chat, so very welcome to everyone. Happy New Year to you all. If you want to leave your predictions in the comments, we'll read them out. We've got 10 minutes till kick-off, and then we'll see how the game goes.
So, here's a question for everybody. What drink did you have in your hand when the New Year bells went off? There we go. To toast to a new year in 2021.
But we go with ours. Gogs just said Copperbergs in. I'm going to be so disappointed. Gogs has seen how hungover I was on New Year's Eve. before we did the stream, so I only had a wee bit to. I absolutely wrecked myself, so I did.
I only had one drink, and it was at the Bells. I just had a dram of whiskey, one of my expensive ones. That was it.
What was it?
It was a Deers double 32-year-old blend. That 32-year-old blend is just, it was divine, unreal, ridiculously good. So
Fair enough. Sheriff12 says he's high on adrenaline. Maybe 96 had a Coke. I hope it was the drinking one.
Kai. Yep. Not that white Coke. Yeah.
God. Rice says 2-1 Celtic. John Hedler says 2-each like me. Darren Brown's going for 2-0 to Celtic.
Darren Brown, that's the boy that did that show on, like, is it ITV that?
Can't be the same one, surely.
No, it's not. But like, it's just funny because he used to like predict the future. So if he gets this right, then fair play.
That would be ironic,
I'm
wasn't it?
going with a bold prediction. Rangers won Celtic to Ruth, Edouard, and Ayer with the correct minutes as well.
What if he went for the minutes?
Oh, goodness.
Jesus.
Wonder what the odds on that are. Sheriff had a Bars lemonade. I'm taking that's a mixer with some alcoholic beverage, but you can't say because you're 15. Ryan
No, you're an alky sheriff. Sorry.
I've got you pinned. David Robertson, ex Aberdeen and Rangers, has been.
That's a good shout. You know, he's at that club in India now. Real Kashmir. Have you not seen that documentary?
I've not seen that Kashmir. That documentary.
Yeah, I doubt he's been seen at Fir Park on Friday because I would imagine he's probably stuck in India. But that's actually a really good shout because he's looking for a job in Scotland.
Interesting. Actually, it wasn't Gog said, I'm a wee shite bag, just a lemonade. Oliver Cromwell says cracked open a bottle of Lafroig.
Lafroig, yep, you've pronounced that perfectly. Good dram. Nah, it's not awful. It's a good dram, Lafroig. It's just quite smoky, that's all. Because it's an island malt. But no, they're good. What age was it, Oliver?
That is a good question. Ricer says we were supposed to get Foster, as in Ben Foster, or are you meaning?
Right, he means Foster. There's a Foster.
And play him today.
Ricky Foster in the goal.
Jordan Foster.
Oh Christ! You can have him. You can have him.
Reby96 says 4-3 Rangers. Oh, we'll be in for a goal fest then. Sean's going for 3-1 Motherwell. Come on. I know we're not playing.
Right. Come on. I feel like Kevin Keegan anytime we play that one. I love it if we beat them. Love it.
A 10-year Lafroig, Roscoe.
The 10-year-old Lafroig. Yeah, it's a fairly standard bottling that one then. But yeah, no, Lafroig's all right. I quite like it. But not everybody's into smoky whiskey, so it's entirely a taste.
Kobe gone for the 1-0 Celtic win with Sorrell getting the goal. That shows you about how much Kobe knows about football, taking Celtic to keep a clean sheet.
Alright.
Nah, I'm joking.
See you later, wee Bob. Hopefully he'll come back in at half time. We'll have a chat about the game then.
Keep us on in the background. Turn the telly down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not here just for...
Not only do we talk about football or about the game that we're watching, we also talk about
darts,
groundbreaking stuff like Only an Excuse Stuart Cosgrove impressions and still game references. Oh, by the way, Only an Excuse. What was everybody's thoughts?
Mate, it was a highlight of my year.
Brilliant. It was absolutely outstanding, I thought. Really, really good. I'm going to go and watch it again at some point, but I was really impressed with it this year.
What was your favourite skit?
The one that I actually haven't ever seen before. It was the Frank McAvenny in the petrol station. I've never seen that before. And the
Pump
pump 2, and then he goes, not yet, but I'm working on it.
I want to say my favourite sketch was when it was obviously the COVID masks, and Frank McAvaney walks in with the panties over it.
Boys, you're going to be disappointed. I've not seen it yet.
Have you not? Oh, Stevie, well worth a watch. Well worth it. I was really impressed with it.
Was there loads of the old ones in there? Because I love the old ones. I could watch the old
so what
ones.
they've done is they must have filmed some content for this year, but they probably couldn't film enough to fill a half-an-hour episode. So they obviously recapped over the last... They've chucked in some of this year's stuff, and then they've recapped a lot that's happened before, and it was an hour long, and it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It's the first time I've actually laughed out loud at Only an Excuse for years.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it.
Yeah, no, it was excellent, really, really good. Jonathan Watson was a good send off to the show.
Oh, it was cracking.
They'll have the DVD and stuff next year. They're the best bits, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
they should make a box set of all the ones of all them.
Yeah, they'll do something. I would love to go back and watch the ones for like the late 90s, early 2000s, because that's like when I was kind of growing up, and it was just different than what I look forward to every new year.
Yeah,
it was Only an Excuse. I used to actually get excited about it.
Yeah, it used to be really, really good. But yeah, it's kind of.
I think it was when they started bringing politics into it and all that.
Yeah, Stevie, there was like no politics in this year's one.
Good.
So, I think they realised that was the problem. So
they did a Strictly Come Dancing.
That's right.
Best dance of the year, and it was the video of the Scotland team dancing about to Davy Marshall.
Yeah. Yeah, Sheriff, me and Frasquandro were speaking about that. They clipped Stuart Cosgrove at the start, and obviously had Stuart Cosgrove interviewed for the recapping of the show and that as well. But there was not a single bit of him in it. They should have had, because they had sections for like Sir Alex, Frank McAvaney. Who else did they have like sections for? Graham Souness. Anyway, and they should have had a Stuart Cosgrove section. I don't know why they didn't do that, but
no, man. Sir Alex Ferguson's probably one of my favourite characters in it.
Yeah, well, they did
sketchy.
To Harvard. He's like, it's a Mexican in a sombrero frying an egg for his breakfast. It's like two molecules on the blackboard or on the whiteboard.
There you go, mate. My post has been approved to a couple of darts pages, so I'm sharing that video out there.
Here, John. This is going to sound awful. I did not know Chick Young was a St Mirren fan. All these years, because of Only an Excuse, I thought Chick Young was a Rangers fan, and it turns out he's not.
St Mirren.
Honestly, that just shows you how well they portrayed this Chick Young being a Rangers fan thing. I didn't even know, but there we are.
Mm-hmm. John Chesser says that Rangers all day long 3-0. All right. Do any of you have an English team support? Aye, Aston Villa for me. Didn't have a game last night, but oh well.
Newcastle for myself.
Mine's to my sins, Arsenal. It's been a tough couple of years supporting Arsenal.
Fuck. That's like torture, mate. You're right.
I've got a soft spot for QPR as well, actually. So.
Oh dear. Just changing the thing.
Yeah, see what a beautiful wreath they're bringing out.
Nice touch, innit?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
50 years since Ibrox disaster.
Joseph's touched on it in the comments there. Fair play from a Celtic fan. It's it's an absolute travesty for Scottish football, and it's good that they're celebrating it. Not celebrating it, Christ. Commemorating it just now. So
Don't worry, Ross, you're safe from the blooper reel today.
Yeah.
That was the worst potential Freudian slip you could have got there, eh?
I know.
Right.
Beautiful wreaths are bringing out,
Indeed. Favorite Motherwell song. All the good Motherwell songs are done because Robinson's gone and half of
If your name is Stephen Robinson.
Aye. Is that new tracksuits as well? Rangers are being given for Christmas.
Probably took them ages to save up the money. Oh, I'm going to get it in the comments after that. And
Oh yeah.
it's coming. It is coming.
Bobby Madden, the ref today.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see a good, nice attacking game of football.
Yeah.
I'm half tempted to put somebody to get a red card on, but
An early card early on.
yeah.
Red card early on, that would be.
I feel like a lot of the fire's been taken out of the game though, because obviously it's there's no fans there.
Yeah, definitely. We were like that with the first game though.
Yeah. I don't know, I never watched the first game.
Oh, it was so bad.
Was it?
No, so bad.
Morelos to get a red card, 25-1.
Ooh. Tasty.
Which are quite a good bet.
What are the odds on Morelos not to score? 1 to 10?
Yeah, I'm not going to put anything on, I don't think. I don't think Morelos would be stupid enough to get sent off today.
Yeah.
Do you want to pay respects for the minute silence?
Aye, go for it.
Okay.
Okay. We done? Yeah. Okay. Of course, we can't really fill a whole minute with silence, otherwise people click off, so
Yeah, that's it.
just move on with that. John Mitchell says, I've been to a Rangers v Celtic game before. Tell you the truth, if I got a free ticket to go back, I would. Tell you what, I got a chance last season to go to the Betfred Cup final. Got free tickets for that, so that was
I think Ibrox is a far better atmosphere than Celtic Park for me.
yeah.
I think it's a better view as well.
I think they've got the catchier songs, Rangers. But yeah, it's I do like, as much as I hated the time I went to Ibrox to watch Dundee get thrashed 4-0. It was a brilliant atmosphere at it. It really was. When the fans get going, it's something else, something special.
Were you toe tapping?
Eh?
Were you toe tapping to the tunes? Okay.
No, well, no, but it's funny because Dundee have evidently ripped off a couple of their songs, because there's a couple of songs that we sing that's similar but just different lyrics. Like it's So no, it's a good tunes. Yeah. Aye, Penny Arcade. That's a bit of a classic. It is. It's more catchy than I care to admit. So
I deliberately do not like that song, and I do not think even Roy Orbison would have heard of Rangers at the time of him singing that song. Joseph Coyle enforcing the law once again. Gogsy for the Motherwell job? No, that's a poison chalice.
It's not a poison chalice. I think whoever gets the job's got a hard like job replicating what Robinson's done.
Oh, aye. Fine. We'll give it 5 years, and we'll get our every 6 year trip to Hampden.
6 years, mate. We haven't been to Hampden for 14 years. Count yourself lucky.
That's wrong. He's got beat by Queen's Park in the League Cup.
Ah, piss off. It's always some smart arse, eh? But nah, seriously, like we haven't been to Hampden for so long. I would take a semi-final right now just so we can get a trip to Hampden. Obviously, when we can get fans back, it'd be so Dundee. Oh my god! Oh, what a save by McGregor!
Oh, aye.
Great start, to the game for Celtic. Callum McGregor does brilliant, driving through midfield and then just sliding in Edward, but couldn't quite find the bottom corner. Good save by McGregor, and then he's offside.
Oh god, I need to close my curtains again. Now, that should be better now. Oh, I nearly tripped over there.
You nearly done an errand.
I know.
Where is Aaron today, anyway?
That's sure.
I assume Aaron will be coming on for the Dundee Hearts game later.
No, he does his own streams for the Hearts games.
Ah, yeah, fair enough.
Why does Gogsy... who's this Gogsy character people keep talking about?
Stephen Welsh.
I don't know what Stephen Welsh looks like. I'm assuming he's the Celtic player.
Yes, defender for Celtic, but I don't see it personally.
Thank you.
I think it's that's the ginger guy, isn't it? I think it's just because people have this assumption that Gogsy's hair's ginger.
Right,
like, I'm ginger.
Let's keep that pattern in 2020, all right?
I know. I'm ginger. Gogsy isn't.
By the way, have you seen the challenge by Morelos yet?
Yeah, it's just happened there for me.
Right, I'm just trying to time this right.
Oh, red card in the Premier League for that.
He's a lucky boy, by the way.
And I wish I had one at 25-1 to get a red card now.
Doesn't matter. He sent that message early on that the defender's in a game.
Aye, that's what he's trying to do, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And Frimpong's driving forward. Oh, brilliant play. You did well there. Until the running out of play. Aye. Stevie, is your sound on, like, quite loud?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you could tell that. I've got it down quite low, to be honest.
I was wondering if something was happening because I was here.
Alright, sorry, I didn't. I had it down there low.
No problem, mate. No problem. We'll just. But I think that's the furthest Celtic got. If we're talking about this time in the last game at Celtic Park.
Chance for Griffiths here. Oh, good save by McGregor. Oh, turn ball. Oh. This is the sort of game Griffiths will relish in.
Aye. Definitely. Do you mind when Celtic beat Linfield in the Champions League and Griffiths tied a scarf around one of the goalposts?
Yeah. He's something else. I like Lee Griffiths, maybe because I'm a bit biased because he's a Dundee fan, but I don't know what used to make of him, being a sort of neutral of him.
As long as he does the business for Scotland, I'm not really caring.
Yeah.
He's He's a natural goal scorer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Aye.
That's about
He
my
has his
opinion.
moments where he can be an arse, but I think every good old firm player has that in them.
Yeah.
Celtic have started quite bright. Oliver Cromwell playing Rangers need to wake up. Indeed.
This is a massive game for Celtic. This is huge. It blows it wide open if they win this.
Oh yeah. Oh, brilliant play.
What minute are you guys on?
7th minute.
I'm 8 minutes 5 seconds.
Woo!
I know, I'm 7th minute as well, so Stevie's miles ahead.
Don't worry, I can be quiet. I've practiced this skill many a time.
I take it you've got it on your Sky Telly then.
Aye, I'm watching it directly on Sky.
I'm watching it on Sky Go, so
Yeah, same. I'm Sky Go. It always seems to be about a minute behind Sky Go.
Plus, I'm determined to watch it live because obviously Mum and Dad are down the stair watching it. So anything that happens, if I put it on Sky Go, they'll be ahead.
Before I.
So.
Oh, nicely done by Barisic.
But I think Celtic have started well. I think they'll be pleased with this start.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They just need a goal.
They've done more in the first 8 minutes of this game than they did in 90 minutes in the last Old Firm.
Oh, Laxalt's playing quite well.
Both full-backs. There was a run that Frimpong made early on.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Ooh, that was a delicious tackle.
And Kamara.
So we've got 77 people watching right now. Feel free to leave a comment what you think about the game so far, and we'll read them out as we go on.
Celtic have looked excellent in the first part of this game.
Oh yeah.
Looked really, really good. Fair play to them.
yeah.
They've certainly shaken off their sticky bit that they had, their sticky form.
Oh yeah, definitely. As soon as they started bringing in Turnbull and Sorrow, I think that was the difference. That's the turning point of their season that they'll be looking back on at the end.
Amazing how a guy, how old's Turnbull? What, 20?
He's 9 days younger than me.
Yeah, so amazing that a guy, 21-year-old, comes in from Motherwell as well. Like, he hasn't even been at Celtic his whole career. He's came in from a club like Motherwell and done absolute bits for Celtic. That shows how good a player he really is. You and Stevie rant and rave about him all the time, but he's he seems to be amazing.
It was trying to convince Celtic fans when they signed him just how good a player they were getting.
Yeah.
Because we knew, we seen him do it week in, week out. It was no surprise to me or Gogsy that he's been into the Celtic side and done what he's done.
Yeah.
Like we were actually getting frustrated that he wasn't getting played at one point.
Yeah.
And that's not because we want Celtic to win games or what, but it's because the Celtic have signed one of our best assets and they were sitting on the bench when we could have been using them, do you know what I mean?
It's the classic, isn't it? You know.
Although in fairness, we didn't win a game this season when we played David Turnbull.
Although we did dominate quite a few of them.
Yeah. I think we dominated all 5 games.
We did. We just couldn't score, mate.
And Turnbull was a joint top goal scorer at that point.
Almost still is. Almost still is.
Oh dear.
The boy McGregor for Celtic really impresses me. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Tell you what, by the way, have Rangers been in Celtic's half?
I think
Once
so.
or twice. I think it was the Morelos foul and the Glenn Kamara foul, and that was it. This is the exact opposite to what happened at Celtic Park.
Yeah.
Rangers won't be used to this sort of game. Getting
No.
pinned back.
Oh, Griffiths there in the box. Oh, just past the post from McGregor there.
Also, everyone watching the stream right now, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That'd be great. Trying to hit 10,000 subscribers this year, so that'd be huge for the channel.
Do you want to tell them the news about tomorrow, Gogsy?
Yes, we are going live for the darts final, darts World Championship final,
Yes. Looking forward to that.
where we're going to watch Gary Anderson win.
That's if he
it.
makes it through today first.
Oh, right, yeah. Who's he against?
Dave Chisnell, who beat Van Gerwen yesterday.
Ah, shit.
So, yeah.
Free kick to Rangers. Brother Bobby, of course, giving Rangers a wee lending hand there. Get on. Joseph Coyle says, so nervous right now. Listen to broken silence in the chat.
Is he nervous about the game, or is he nervous he's going to get banned again?
Thoughts on, we spoke about this earlier, didn't we? When German getting beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, really, to be honest with you. Don't take it. Can't take anything away from Chisnell. He gave him an absolute doing.
Oliver Cromwell says, notice that Rangers have tried passing around the midfield more than usual the last few games, and Celtic won't allow them the time to do that. Yeah.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Celtic do seem to be pressing all over the park. So they do.
John Mitchell says you can see that Rangers nick a goal and they will park the bus. And then we'll start criticising Rangers for parking the bus.
We'll get the team photos out. Get them at the ready.
If Rangers win or draw, the title's over, so Celtic must win.
That goes without saying.
I mean, it's still mathematically possible for Motherwell to win the title, but it doesn't mean that I can go about saying that.
They're finding Celtic are finding good spaces in the middle of the pitch.
Rangers are allowing a lot of space at the moment.
I commented about the wide areas, but it looks like Rangers are playing maybe three across the middle. I don't. They've not really been able to use the wide areas as much as what I thought.
They've sort of been compacted into the middle, whereas Celtic are just really keen to spread the game out.
Yeah.
Oh, that is really good play. Like, if you see the positioning of Kent is playing more of a left centre mid at the moment.
Yeah, he'll be in the free roll.
Oh, yeah. He's the sort of roaming playmaker.
Yeah. All right, Mr. FM.
Sorry.
He's playing a shadow striker role.
Nah. It's only a shadow striker if you're playing 2 up top, but it looks like Rangers are playing 3 up top. So I'm going by the flash scores lineup.
Aye.
Tell you what, see where I start. I think it's only a matter of time before Celtic get the opener.
Yeah. They need to make this pressure count now.
True, because there will be a period where Rangers will come into the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See there was about 7 Rangers players in the box. See if it was against Motherwell, they'd be complaining about that. Oh, see that bit there where David Turnbull took the ball past the corner flag there. Brilliant.
Yeah. Tell you what, we've commented about how well Celtic started, but anytime Ryan Kent gets on the ball, he looks dangerous.
Uh-huh.
There was one where he drove at the midfield there earlier, and he's that kind of player, and he just looks to drive anytime that he does get it.
That was a great defensive header from Stephen Davis there.
How old is Stephen Davis now? He must be like 36.
76. Poor corner there from Christie.
I assume something's happened, Stevie.
No, I can just hear people reacting down the stairs, and they're like 2 seconds ahead of me, so I'm just like, keep my noise down.
Goggsy ban.
It literally says in the pinned comment.
Yeah, and he's not new to the stream either. I've seen his name before.
Yeah.
We've seen you.
Taking names.
Oh, chance. Whether it was a fake score or not, we didn't appreciate it.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We talked about it at length in the stream when Motherwell got beat by Kilmarnock.
Yeah. Where Goggsy lost the plot.
I did. And rightly so.
Angry Goggsy. Oh, that was funny.
Takes a lot to get me angry, but I was livid.
I know.
Uh-huh. It's a great ball by Barisic. I'm still waiting on this goal for Rangers, by the way.
I'll put you at your misery, there's not been one, so you'll be waiting.
Yeah.
Alright, I was starting to get on the edge of my seat because I've been told it was 1-0 Rangers.
No, it was a fake score.
Yeah, I assumed it was after about 30 seconds and nothing had happened. So. Aaron, if it was a prediction, please say it was a prediction.
Yeah. or use words like it, like it'll be this, it'll be that, or
Yeah, aye. Oh, what a strike from Griffiths.
Right. What about the save though?
Ah,
oh
what,
my god,
what a shot.
that looked destined for the top corner.
Brilliant stop as well.
Celtic need to
That's
score
really
before
fair.
half time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going top corner. What a save as
The
well.
fact he's tipped that onto the outside of the post.
Yeah. McGregor, brilliant keeper, even at what, 38, 39-year-old.
Oliver Cromwell's got it right again.
Yeah.
Seems a smart man, that Oliver Cromwell.
Aye.
That's some stop.
He's wise like an old man.
That's the sort of thing Griffiths can give you. He's got one of the best left foots in Scottish football, if not the best.
You seen the video of Rangers fans abusing Celtic players outside Ibrox? I don't care for it.
You would expect that between both sets of fans.
Where are your mods? They're probably away watching the game. Don't know why they're not here. I'll have to look into hiring some new mods.
On the diamonds. Is that Airdrie diamonds?
Oh wow.
Ban him.
Okay, we'll make John Mitchell a mod.
Aye, John, you're always in. Yeah,
John's
that's
always
a good
in.
shout. Yeah, that's a good shout.
Let's just have a look at others.
Yeah, I see John quite a fair bit, and he seems to make a lot of sense. So yeah, that's a good shout. Frimpong seems to be a good outball for Celtic, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. That's the thing though, if you stop Celtic's fullbacks, then you've
Yeah.
got a good chance of winning the
They're
game.
not really playing out any wingers, are they? They're playing very narrow.
It's more of the case of attacking fullbacks.
Yeah, aye. The fullbacks are kind of their wingers as well, you know.
It's the sort of formation that pushes the likes of El Younousi and Forrest out the team.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've got them to bring on, and neither of them are sort of wing backs. So
But the thing is, right, Neil Lennon's had his hand forced a wee bit because El Younousi, alright, Mikey Johnson's come back recently, but El Younousi's really the only out and out winger that Celtic have really available to them at the minute, with James Forrest being injured, so he's kind of been forced to play this kind of a formation.
and then you've seen the likes of El Younousi come in, maybe try play a false nine at times,
and it's not worked for them. So,
Aye.
and they've been trying to even try playing Christie on the wing just to have width. But I'm a big believer that you play to your players' strengths and you put people in their strongest position, and that's when you get the best of the team. It's not rocket science.
The thing is, Christie's a lot more involved in the game when he is playing in the centre.
Oh, absolutely. I think that with Edward and Griffiths up front, Edward's that kind of a striker that likes to kind of peel wide and come for the inside. I'm not saying he's as good as the man that I'm about to mention, but very in the mould of what Thierry Henry used to do. He used to play on top of fullbacks and come in off the fullback. I think Edward is a similar type of striker, so maybe that's what they're trying to get the word through.
Aye, Edward does not have the pace of Henry though.
No. It was just a comparison.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Not play styles, but
Henry's pace was frightening.
Henry was electric.
Thierry Henry, I think, at one point said that Odsonne Edouard is the most promising young striker out there that France have, which is a big compliment coming from someone like him.
Mm-hmm.
To me this season, and I'm sure a lot of Celtic fans will agree, he's just not interested.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Lacka looks like such a woman. Well, that's one thing. One thing you can call Aaron.
That's what I was going to say. You took it right out of it. You took it right away from me. Aaron's just been caught a bird.
Aye.
It's evident with Celtic the strikers kind of are running the channels, and that's allowing the midfielders like Turnbull and Christie to get in the wee pocket, pick up the wee pockets in the middle of the pitch. So
Maybe EZ Scotty. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, Stimps.
I'm a biscuit, don't burn. Look at that.
Rob Parks, we were on. He's going Wednesday, so good one.
Dundee Hearts, looking forward to that game tonight. That'll be a.
Is that on BBC?
I'm not sure. Can find out.
Thomas Brown. Well, the main feature is Hamilton versus Motherwell, but if we can get a stream for the Hibs game, then we will look into it. Depending on who comes on for the 3 PM pictures, but it might just be us three again.
Yeah, BBC Scotland channel for the Dundee game later. Which is good.
I think that was the game I was looking forward to most today.
What?
Dundee Hearts.
Yeah, it'll be another high scorer, I reckon. Hopefully in our favour this time.
I was going to say to you, even
However,
more than your own
Adams
team.
is out. The only thing is Charlie Adams a doubt, and that could be like the difference between winning and losing.
I was going to say to you, Goggs, even more than your own team, you're looking forward to Dundee Hearts, but it's very difficult to look forward to a Motherwell game at the minute.
9 games out of 1.
Yep.
Kirk Broadfoot laughing at us.
Managerless.
Times are tough.
2 points off the bottom. Yeah, it's not good.
Soon to be 8. I'm that confident we're going to win the court case.
Aye. I know. I just...
No, it won't be us winning the court case. It'll be Kilmarnock and St Mirren losing it.
Yeah.
We'll just be the victors of that situation.
The benefactors of... Aye.
I'll be and those points will be the difference. Right, Simps boy, you're spamming, so you're banned for 5 minutes. Oh well, John, you're here enough, so you're welcome to be part of the setup.
Yeah, mate. No, we see you quite a fair bit, John. So any viewers of the streams that don't abuse their power, Joseph, can become a mod.
Look at Joseph saying, "Congratulations, John Mitchell." Charlie, mate.
Well done, Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
Great stuff, Charlie.
Can't wait here. I like that one, McAnally. Lynn as well.
Oh.
In Bayern, in München, in Germany.
The thing about football management.
Football management, Ricardo. My good old mucker, my mate, my friend.
Oh, class.
He's offside.
Game's fizzled out a wee bit, hasn't it? There's not been much.
Rangers have had a bit more of the ball.
And I think this tempo it's been played at the minute suits Rangers.
Yeah.
Just for it to be slow and methodical.
And then they just wait for their moment to just slice them open.
Yep.
Cheers, Rob. That's news to me, but I'll go and get that. Guess I'll go and get that scene too.
I've only just seen that.
I know. It's the most random comment I've ever seen.
Ross has nits. Jesus.
I think I've had nits since about the age of fucking 7 or something.
Ross has nits and your dogs get tits.
That's a Brammer, Stevie.
Oh. Brilliant. If you need another, yeah, okay, easy as Sugati. We'll get you added in as well.
Yeah, been promoted.
I feel like better votes. I'm just giving out mods.
Giving out caps.
Yeah. Louis Wilson says, watching from the UAE, lads. I'm a Jambo, but like to support the stream. Thank you very much.
I'm saying pin tight for the Dundee Hearts game.
Yeah. Yeah, game's become a bit stale at the moment. We need a wee goal to sort of speed things up. Afternoon, Lee Barrett. Didn't they ken Oliver Cromwell was a Rangers fan? Wee free kick here for Celtic.
Be interesting to see if, I would say more so Rangers change anything second half. I think Celtic will be fairly happy with how they've played.
Yeah, I think they've kind of lost a bit of the possession over the last 10-15 minutes or so, but they'll be happy. The only thing they'll not be happy with is the fact they haven't scored.
Yeah, too.
Lee, it's RosscoReviews. I think Goggsy's put a link in the description.
I've put a link in the description.
Yeah, go and give it a subscribe. We've obviously got a wee bit of darts content just now, and then it's mainly football though that we're going to be putting up there. So stay tuned for that.
Indeed. Just put that there for now. So now we're on the topic of course, New Year's football. What's your best New Year's football memory? Ask that in the chat as well.
Best New Year's football memory. All I've got is bad memories from New Year's Day. So we always ended up playing United on New Year's Day. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie because there was one game where we beat them 2-1. That was a good game, but I remember we got the first 6-2 on the New Year's Day, so
Yeah.
not great.
Was it round about New Year where Louis Moult scored against Hamilton and we had 10 men?
Yeah. It was the
I
30th
think,
or 31st
yeah.
of
Can I
December.
count that as a New Year memory?
Yeah, we'll count that as a New Year's fixture because it's within the New Year period. And I think that is my favourite moment as well.
I wasn't there because I was rough that day and it was freezing, so I missed it. Which given that I've had no football in 9 months, I'm
It seems
regretting. It sounds very silly. I realised I wanted to miss it, but no, I did listen to it because obviously we didn't have the streaming services back then to watch it because fans could go to games. But I remember going absolutely mental in the house when when that went in.
I mean, I actually got that goal in film and the whole build up to it, and that clip that I recorded, it was like 7 minutes long. So, but it was just the absolute scenes when who was it that swung the ball in? It was Carl McHugh crossed it in, Lou Moult header in.
Let him head up back across gold. Remember it well, man. Brilliant.
No, that was the second
That
time.
was it. That was the one that kept us up. In fact, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Aye,
giving
aye.
Elliot a free kick, but the cross into Lou Moult was inch perfect, and Moult headed in it back across the keeper into the corner. Brilliant goal.
Oh man, just. You see me always do alright in the Douglas. It's me for Parkley struggle against them. I'm fine, dogs. I backed it, I'm telling you, mate. I'm telling you. I don't care if it comes back to bite me because I'm used to getting beat these days anyway. It became numb yet. So, nah, the only way is up.
Oh dear.
Start singing.
Yeah, that's the really Moult header versus Hamilton near the end of the game. That's up there. Carl McHugh, yeah, crossed it in, yeah. You got a new subscriber, Roscoe. John
Aye,
Mitchell
yes,
said
please.
mine is good because Hearts used to beat Hibs all the time, so I've got a few. That's how disinterested the players were in playing. McDonald's basically shoved the Aki's player and Moult scored. Yeah, I remember it very well. That was a nippy one. Went higher.
I thought you meant the temperature that day in Hamilton.
No, I never think about the temperature when I'm at football matches. Actually,
Nah, it's only at half time and after the game.
Aye.
That really hits you.
half time I
Or-
usually go for a pie, so that I'm always preoccupied by that, and then that's it pretty much.
I tell you, the only time I've really been impacted by the temperatures that time I spoke about many a time was St Johnstone. That was fucking wow. Wow.
Yeah, a few tackles are starting to fly in. By the way, that's got to be a yellow card, surely.
Kamara seems to be getting kicked off the park today.
Mm. Well, they've obviously identified him as a threat.
It's a threat, yeah. Aye.
Yeah, he does like to. He bosses the midfield in ways, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dictates the play. But Oak says Celtic have 45 minutes to save a season.
Aye.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, good chance from Morelos. Great tackle. Fantastic.
Fantastic challenge, wasn't it?
Aye. And that'll be a crunching tackle away. Laxalt's been superb today, by the way.
It has been.
Both
Christie's really impressed me as well.
Mm-hmm.
both Celtic
Christie.
fullbacks have been brilliant.
Mm-hmm. That'll be another free kick. Roscoe, there's a chance Adam might not play. Yep, we know that.
Yeah, it's it came out in the paper. Whether it's to maybe just throw Hearts off the scent a little bit and play him anyway. But yeah, he's not fit seemingly.
Well, they said that over the Christmas period as well.
Yeah, and he was
Unfortunately,
fine.
lost his mother, of course, but they were saying that he might not be able to play as well. But then he ended up playing anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, did he lose his mum? That's sad.
Yeah, he lost his. I think that was part of the reason he moved to Dundee as well.
Yeah, because I remember Fraz mentioning that a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, that's obviously a real travesty for him. So, but yeah, it's I think he'll play tonight, but how long he's got in him, I don't know. He might have maybe 60 minutes in him.
There we go. This has sort of died down, eh?
Yeah.
Last 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Rangers have sort of crawled back into the game, possession-wise, and then...
Yeah, I think it's just a case of getting to half-time now.
Yeah.
I think both teams will be fairly happy going in at 0-1.
Oh, what? Oh, corner.
Because Celtic are not getting beat and Rangers haven't conceded a goal to probably a better Celtic side.
Aye.
Got to be happy if you're Celtic. But Gent Rangers will be happy on the way because Celtic have played this well and
I don't
still
think,
know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't think they'll be happy. I don't think Gerrard's that type of person that's content with a draw at half time.
Yeah. Well, only the two managers will know what they're going to say.
Oliver, I think it feels more of an old firm game than the last one.
Yeah.
By the way, I tell you what though, David Turnbull should be a midwife. His delivery is nothing short of sensational. Honest to God.
That's a good one. Give you that.
Tottenham find themselves 2-1 up. 2-0 up, sorry. Kane from the
Yes.
penalty spot, and Son.
There we go, Roscoe. 20 quid.
Yes. Did they assist each other again?
I can tell you in about 30 seconds whether they assisted or not.
No, it's Harry Kane and Bergwijn assists. So Kane would have assisted Son then.
No,
Oh
you
shit,
would think
that on
so.
there. That was
Yeah,
7-2
Kane assisted.
That was 7-2 before the game.
Yeah, Kane assisted. They two have been frightening all season.
Aye.
The partnership that they've struck up.
Yeah.
This is the biggest second half of the season in terms of the title coming up.
Yeah. Half time 0-0. It was a good start to the game, but it got a bit boring towards the end.
Yep. We'll quickly check that with Sky Bet, and then you can help me pick my accumulator for the 3 PMs.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't blame us though if it goes wrong.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. Looking for a scapegoat.
And a scapegoat.
A scapegoat.
You really nullify a lot of Rangers' threat, don't you? If you can shut down the fullbacks in time.
Aye.
Because you seen us do it. I know we fucking parked the bus for about 85 minutes, but it worked really well for us right up until about 18 minutes to go. And I think we just ran out of legs.
If you can frustrate Rangers, then you're halfway there to 3 points.
Yeah.
And a lot of teams don't realise that, but then again, it's very difficult to beat a team that's...
I think the big problem as well is that teams don't want to have a go just in case they get punished by Rangers. That's the other issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could potentially be a 0-0 actually.
I fancy Celtic to get a goal. They've came close on a few occasions that first half. Hit the post. Edward forced McGregor into a save. They put one wide, McGregor. So there's been chances there, but I don't think Rangers will be that poor second half.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Look at it.
As Dynamite Hades says, I think things could only get Rangers or better for Rangers at this stage. I think they're lucky to still be going in at 0-0. Put it that way.
Anyway, thank you very much to Chef12 for the wee donation there. Who they wait, what? Some save for McGregor to keep us in it.
Yeah.
Do you lads think? Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know why I always thought Sheriff was a Motherwell fan.
He's got a picture of Bilal Mojni on his.
So he does. I honestly, guys, I need specs, but I don't wear them because I meant it. I look like Alan Carl when I wear specs, so I'm not having that.
Hopefully Gerrard puts a rocket up the troops at half time. What Crystal Palace against Sheffield? Surely.
I took Crystal Palace.
Yeah, that's okay. I've got the boost on at 12-1.
I would take Arsenal -1.
Who have they got?
No, I think West Brom away. I think Arsenal will win that one pretty comfortably. Yep.
With Big Sam?
Yep. Leeds absolutely pummeled them. I think Arsenal are coming into their stride a wee bit.
But that's because they were on the back of the game against
Liverpool.
They drew 1-1.
Yeah.
Gave everything. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one.
Right, I'm on the Super Boost as well, Roscoe.
Yeah, aye. It's a good price today, 12-1. That's fairly good. So. Hopefully Gerrard uses throw bottle at half time. I don't think it's been that bad. Like, it's just they did come into it a wee bit towards the end of the half there, but however, pissing them off might be the right thing to do at this stage.
Don't touch Preston or Nottingham Forest, by the way, because there's some heavy snow at Deepdale. So whether that game's going to be able to go ahead, I don't know. You've just touched Preston, didn't you? You've just looked.
Would you say the snow is deep?
Oh my god. Guys, enjoy the rest of your trilogy of streams today. I cannot take part after that comment.
I've been talking 99, bet you wish you were. Bet you wish you were as funny as me. See you later.
What a funny guy.
Drive safe.
Drive safe. See. Sorry, you set that up perfectly for me.
Well, Charlie, if you didn't have the IQ of a goldfish, you should know that you can't get any games live on YouTube. We're just here to bring you what's happening in the game. We can't show you the game. So it's not exactly clickbait.
It's a pity you
If I've
can't spell.
clickbaited you, then I've done my job very well as a YouTuber.
It's a pity you can't spell.
Click batting. What? Take a seat. Well, as you can see, we're all sitting down right now.
If I ever take seats, mate, I'm in a wheelchair and I've made a fucking living out of taking seats.
Sheriff's got Aki's Middlesbrough Norwich to win. You can many of times I've seen that one.
Charlie White, is that Jim White and Charlie Nicholas' son?
Brilliant, Charlie, mate.
Thanks, mate. Jim White here.
Great stuff, Charlie.
Rangers are definitely missing Jack and Arfield. I think they can sneak a cheeky goal though. I
would agree with that. I think definitely missing those two. The creativity of Arfield and the tenaciousness of Jack.
Tenacity.
Tenacity. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for, right? Cerebral palsy kicked in, leave me alone.
Oh dear. Oof.
English, please, Charlie, mate.
I can give you in German. In the voice of Alan McInally. In Germany.
Alan McInally, can you tell us anything without spouting your Bayern Munich pish?
Let's see. I'm picking an over 1.5 coupon today. They can seek a goal. They barely come out their own half. I love Jack. He always gives 100%. Tremendous save from McGregor at a half as well. The guy still has it at that age. Grant Young says, is there ever an old firm where you start the game off and you don't say, I can see Morelos getting sent off today?
Well, I don't think it's a bit of a game when you don't start off with that.
He's been lucky. Right. Games I've selected so far for over 1.5: Crystal Palace, Sheffield United, Birmingham beat Blackburn, Huddersfield Reading, Wycombe Middlesbrough, Swansea Watford. They both average over 114.
I tell you what game not to pick.
Hamilton Motherwell.
Yes, that's a 1-0 and a 0-0 definitely.
Yeah. I think Morelos should have been booked at least. Wimbledon against Lincoln. Aye, Lincoln are averaging about over 3.5 goals a game.
Hull v Charlton, somebody says. Oliver Cromwell. Hull v Charlton.
I've taken Hull Charlton as well. Northampton Sunderland sounds like a good one. Newport Southend, surely. That's got to have over 1.5. Newport always seem to have both teams score. Let's see what else. Aberdeen v Dundee United is going to have 2 or more goals, surely. Yeah, Easy Scotty suggested that. I saw that in Age. Hibernian Livingston as well.
What's Goal Rush? Hello?
Goal rush?
Yeah, what's that?
I think that's just a fancy word for both teams to score.
Aye. Or maybe it's just the name that he's dreamt up.
You never know with Niles.
I'm a Sky
Niles
Bet
get his own
loyal.
image.
I'm a Sky Bet loyal and I've never seen it, so.
Aye. Instead of Chinese, he speaks Nigese.
Nigese. Here's a question, right? With Sorrell being on the booking and Celtic trying to play the way they're playing with this pressing style of play, would you bring on Scott Brown at half time?
Aye. Wind up the Rangers.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Bit of experience as well, because it could get nervy for Celtic who need a goal, really. It might just be that calming influence on the pitch, I don't know.
Could be. East Fife v Falkirk as well. Cove, Peterhead. Glenavon versus Linfield. Aye, that'll have.
I think it's going to only get better for the second half, really. It's been.
Oh yeah.
Apart from the first 15-20 minutes, it was pretty boring.
We've watched so many Old Firm games where we're just like, this is rotten. Well, I know I have anyway.
Well, I don't tend to watch the Old Firm games. I don't tend to watch them.
There we go. We have got a 15-fold at 60-1. I've got a tenner left in the account. Do I go for it?
On a 15-fold?
Aye.
What's your odds?
59.67-1.
Must like
Put a fiver on it, put a fiver on something else.
Aye.
Split your bets, aye.
Split
it.
Split.
There's Sheriff asking what's the deal with the new firms. Do the fans actually care? I have a mate who's a Dundee United fan. He's not asked about it. But you'd have been a Dundee United fan.
It's like the Dundee St Johnstone rivalry. No Dundee fan gives a shit about that either.
Rangers are bringing on Hadji, and I think it's either Kamara or Davis that's coming off. It's not popped up on my screen yet to tell me who it is. Aye, it's Davis, I think, that's came off.
I'm going to take a score and win coupon.
No, Davis is there. I don't know.
Palace. No, I'm not going to touch Palace. I've already taken them out. Bournemouth, both teams to score. Oh, that's a later game. Newport both teams score. Hamilton both teams. No, I'm not going to touch that. No, not a Judas. Don't worry. Let's see what else.
Roofs came off. That is. So I don't know if Rangers are maybe going to change the shape.
It's an interesting one.
Maybe they're going to match Celtic with the diamond. I don't know. Or they'll go 5 across the middle and put Morelos up front yourself. Right.
Maybe they're getting overrun in centre mid with Celtic playing like 4 centre midfielders pretty much. So, yeah.
Right, how's this for a scoring win, Coupon? Bournemouth, Newport, Falkirk, and Montrose. Bournemouth are away at Stoke, Newport home to Southend, Falkirk are away at East Fife, Montrose at home to Forfar. Odds are 151 to 1.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll put £2 on that and then put in the other £3 on that straight out. Well, that's shite because Roof's in my fantasy team.
I took Roof out a few weeks ago.
Tell you what, Sorrell really impressed me today. I think he's been brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's picked up a booking, but
We'll have a look at that later. There we go. Perfect timing.
it's mental, man. I remember Callum McGregor as a 15-year-old kid and now he's captain of Celtic. It's mad.
Faddy for MFC boss? Absolutely not. Would not.
Well, he's come out and said that he wants it apparently, but I don't think we can afford that.
Motherwell need a bit of experience.
To Ham, yep.
We need someone that's tried and tested.
Yep.
Who would you to have?
Ian Holloway.
I want Billy Davis.
Okay.
But Holloway would be a good shout as well because he does try and play good
Do you think
football.
Holloway would move up to Scotland to do it?
I mean, don't ask, you don't get. Know what I mean? But
Wasn't he in the conversation for one of the Hearts or Hibs jobs?
Yeah. Do you know?
Derek Adams would be alright as well.
What about like a Paul Hartley?
Nah.
No.
Did you like him at Dundee?
Yeah, he was good. It was just it ended fairly sourly for him, but he was good for a good few seasons at Dens.
I know he lives in Hamilton, but no.
Yeah.
No.
The Barry Ferguson, that's obviously getting chucked about as well, but I don't rate Barry Ferguson as a manager. No.
Barry Ferguson's been given a bigger budget than Motherwell have at Kelty Hearts.
Not quite, but it wouldn't be far off. Yeah.
It would surprise me if it was a bigger budget. Honestly.
Nice. No, I think
Ryan McDermott.
Nick Peake.
I'm not even highlighting that comment.
Jim McIntyre.
Nope.
That's almost certain relegation if you bring him in.
Ross. You're on your last warning, Ross.
And I'll get banned as well.
Remove him.
Nige, I am not going to highlight your comment either. I am not entertaining the idea of Tommy Wright being the new Motherwell manager.
Sideways step. Said it a million times. From Robinson to Wright is just the same kind of an appointment for me.
Gary, okay, I'm happy for him to be in the conversation, but Tommy Wright, no, absolutely not.
Tackle by Turnbull there on Kamara again. Seems to be getting the wars today.
He'll wake up tomorrow with so many bruises.
Strike by Hadji.
Oh,
What is going on with Hadji's hair?
Don't know, man.
for once, someone's actually backing my statement at Holloway.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not entertaining Wesley. Honestly, if it was me, I wouldn't go for Keith Lasley.
See if he beats Hamilton and St Mirren, he's got to be in the equation.
Aye.
And I think they do.
We've got to get those 6 points first.
I think they would do it as well. I think they would have him as well.
Would surprise me because I mean that's what we did.
Option.
Be interesting to see if you line up any differently today. I'm really intrigued to see if the style of play is going to change much or we're going to try anything different. I'm actually looking forward to potentially watching Motherwell play alright. Goggsy doesn't seem as confident as me right enough.
I'm saying never get humped.
Bloody hell. Ayers just outpaced Kent there.
He done brilliant, didn't he? Because I thought Kent had him on toast.
He seemed very flat-footed.
This is where the FIFA ratings of pace is just completely wrong. It's funny, you see it so many times. I don't know if you've watched is it Teammates 2.0 or you've got to guess your teammate FIFA stats.
Yeah.
And the amount of times players have said that their centre back is the quickest player at the club, but FIFA got them at about 60 pace. So
It's based on all the cliches that centre half's got to be a big fat git.
Yeah. Let's be honest, Kent isn't slow, but it looks like Ayer's rapid there.
Plus, as a centre half, you don't really need to use that much pace all that often. Only in the counter-attack situations.
Yeah.
So maybe it's because of how often that they use that pace.
I remember when Jack Henry was at Dundee, he was fairly quick for his size.
Oh, Frimpong's done really well there, dude.
Yeah, he's had a good game, Frimpong, actually.
Yeah,
Been
definitely.
quite impressed with him.
If I'm Neil Lennon, I'd be wanting to bring on Tom Rogic for maybe David Turnbull. I think David's been quiet today.
3-0 Spurs.
Is it?
Alderweireld got the third goal. Do you still think Bielsa's going to be praised for playing the such an attacking style of football after getting pumped 5 today?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
But even then, I like it. I like the Hammond and Tongs style.
I like an entertaining team. I'll give them that.
I saw an assist there.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't take a request a bit for this game.
It's a game you never touch. Never touch it because you can never predict it.
Mm-hmm. Other than that one time I got 200 quid for taking a fiver on 5-0 Celtic.
Well, the last couple of years really, it was when Rangers had just came up.
Aye.
Celtic were miles and miles ahead, but now it's back to the way it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's that tight between the two of them.
Aye, John, it's become a bit scrappy. It usually comes a bit scrappy about this point in the game.
Yeah.
It's always the first 20 minutes that's the most exciting part of the game, and maybe the last 20 minutes as well.
Rangers fullbacks seem to be getting a lot higher up the pitch than what they were in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers have had a lot more of the ball this second half so far.
Mm-hmm. See, Skippy got a goal today, Stevie.
Who's he with?
Brisbane.
Brisbane? I love Skippy. Love Skippy.
Surprised he's not at that same club Dorans and Kenny Miller's at.
What was that again?
Is it Western
Sydney.
I think so, yeah, something like that.
Skippy was linked with them about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
They're a relatively new team. So is they've got a couple new teams that there.
Yeah. I would have loved to have seen Dorans and Charlie Adam playing centre mid for Dundee.
Things you'd love to see.
Yeah. And McGowan as well. 3 of them in centre mid. That's a ridiculous combo.
Mm. The Arm Show says it's got 1-0 to someone written all over it.
Could you imagine we get 3-0? Could you imagine we get 3-0 nils? Did they?
Oh, no.
Don't even, Stevie. Don't even.
Motherwell team lines out.
Oh. PG in?
What?
2 seconds. Do you want me to go with Gogs or do you want to take it?
You say it.
Right, okay. I'm just going to get it up. Sorry. I should probably have done that before I suggested it. Right, it's there. So we've got Chapman in goals, O'Donnell, Gallagher, Mugabe, Grimshaw, Carroll, Polworth, Campbell, Hasty, Cole, and Watt.
Wait,
Is that Campbell?
did you just
That's Carroll. Jake Carroll. Jake Carroll back. And it looks like we're playing with. We've started a winger, which I'm happy with. I don't know about you, but I'm happy Jake Casey's starting. I think it's something that we need.
Someone to run out their defence.
It shows as well that Keith had a different idea of what needed to happen in his mind. But I'm trying to figure out where Jake Carroll went. Is he playing Carroll as a holding midfielder? Because if you get Grimshaw and O'Donnell in there as well, though.
Jake Carroll left wing. Hasty on the right.
We'll see when we start. But
Or Grimmy playing CDM.
it could that could be a shout because Grimmy started as a centre mid, didn't he? So he could be playing Grimmy in there. I'm quite interested to see Grimmy in there because one thing that Grimmy does have is energy. So here's hoping that we can run the middle of the park. I'm confident today, Gogsy, I'm telling you.
I'm loving that confidence, Stevie. I really am.
It's bounce back time. Come on. Sorry, even though I was reading the team, it was a bit muffled because obviously I was watching the Twitter video and I had the mad tune playing in my ear. So I was trying to hear myself.
We could hear it from here.
I was trying to hear myself think. And then there was something covering, like Jake Carroll, so I was trying to work out if it was him or no. But then, if it was him or Robbie Crawford, but no.
Nige says Grimshaw is in a midfield back to 3-3. So Grimshaw would be the spine of the midfield.
Yep.
That's a great block by Balogun, by the way.
Oh, I thought Edward had him. I thought he was going to get the shot away, and it was going to be 1-0. But no, Rangers will take 0-0 here. Rangers will bite your hand off for 0-0 at the minute, I think.
Yeah.
Aye.
I definitely haven't just put 0-0 on for our 3 games today.
Oh. What are the odds?
398 to 1. Just in case.
Imagine a Celtic or the Rangers last minute winner. Wow,
Carnage.
that chat would be popping.
Joe Aribo.
Joseph.
Ooh. Speaking of Joe Aribo, he's just clattered Edward there.
Oh my. Body check. Don't think he'll get a card though. But yeah. Chapman, O'Donnell, Gallagher, McGabby, Carroll, Grimshaw, Campbell, Polworth, Cole, Hasty, Watt. What's Sheriff saying? Wow for. Has something happened, Stevie?
Yes, but I'm only waiting until you see it.
Sent off. Holy moly.
Yep, Beaton has been sent off.
Oh.
And I think that's not just a red card for Beaton, but a red card to Celtic's title hopes. Right there.
Is that a red card?
Well, the rule now is, Ross, that if you don't attempt to play the ball and your last man stopping a goal scoring opportunity, it's a red card.
But
I think Morelos is through 1-on-1. I don't think the defenders are recovering.
Yeah.
And I don't think Beaton attempts to play the ball. Therefore, I think Bobby Madden's got it right.
Well, there was another. I think Ayer was obviously tracking back as well, and he was fairly level, but I don't know. Oh, Jesus! Good free kick from Tavernier there.
I do remember, Ross, you did say before the game you were tempted to put money on a red card.
Yeah, I know, but it was Morelos, so rather than
it was always only going to be Morelos.
yeah.
But well done, chat. No spoilers. Well done, Trips.
Yeah.
Celtic are bringing on Rangers' best player, Shane Duffy. He's coming on for Lee Griffiths. So Celtic have won at Ibrox with 10 men before, but they're not up against. They weren't up against a Rangers side of that calibre. And David Turnbull was off for Mohamed El Yunusi, who's coming on. So
I wonder what the odds are now.
Celtic are going to need to go for it at some point still. They have to win. So they may as well lose, I think, and go for it.
I don't know. You didn't want Rangers going any further ahead.
I know, but I don't think a draw's good enough.
Yeah, but they've still not got 2 games against them this season.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'd be. Oh, Griffith's coming off.
Rangers are 5-4 to win.
Yeah.
So you'll be making profit if you take money on them now.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to touch it. Unity on for Turnbull.
Big 25 minutes for both teams.
Aye. I reckon Rangers are going to sneak at 1-0 now.
Can't put 0-0, so probably get better odds now than they did 10 minutes ago.
Aye, Rangers are just going to be relentless going forward now.
Kind of kills a game that when something like that happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Aye. What you're wanting is a bit of fisticuffs and 2 or 3 players to get sent off, 1 from each team or something like that.
Yeah.
$25 minutes to go. No. Still, just I'm craving for a goal here. Just something, anything. Good hold up play from Edward. $57 people in the chat. We've been on for nearly 2 hours, so feel free to leave a comment.
Oh, what's going on here? Free kick for Rangers by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a harsh free kick. Laxalt won the ball there.
I think it was because of El Yunusi.
Yeah, I think so.
Because El Yunusi started pulling his shirt back.
Yeah.
It's on the free kick. Ooh, just wait.
Right, here we go.
What's happening here
Rangers
complaining
corner.
about now?
Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal.
For Rangers?
Yeah, Rangers have just scored.
1-0.
Joe Rebo.
It's an own goal. And you see the replay.
I was thinking that. I was like, Like, I didn't think it was a Rebo.
Oh,
Shows you
wow.
what happened. It's not Shane Duffy's fault, but I was going to make a joke there that it shows you what happens when you bring Shane Duffy on. But
There we go. Advantage Rangers.
Alan McGregor, own goal.
Oh, off the
Oh,
captain.
that hits off his bloody arm. And that's taken away Tavernier's assist because Rebo headed it.
Aye, but it's never going in.
No. That's massive. That's huge.
that's the title.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Right there.
Yeah, that's huge.
Celtic should just twist now.
Oh, I don't think they have any other choice, do they?
No. They've got to
Yeah,
twist.
a own goal in the 70th minute.
Now, will the calls for Neil Lennon to be sacked return?
I don't think they should.
I don't. I think that the way they've changed it, they won the last 6 games, but it's Celtic fans want success. They crave success.
And they're not happy with 6 wins in a row.
In the way that I see it, the league's gone anyway. So they may as well twist and try something, and whether that's bringing in a new manager. But then the question is, who do they get? But we said the Celtic need to go for it. They've actually taken Sorrow and Christie off, and they're bringing on Brown and El Hamid,
What the fuck?
which certainly won't fill the Celtic fans with any confidence.
Aye. 1-0 to Rangers. Cal McGregor own goal. And yeah. Now the cards are going to start flowing, I think, for Celtic. They're just going to be frustrated.
Yeah.
I hope, you know what, at full time, I hope Ryan Kent just laughs in Scott Brown's face. If it finishes 1-0. That's a huge goal for Rangers.
The thing is, we can say what you want about, oh, there's still a long way to go, and this, that, and the next thing. Rangers don't drop 10 points this season. Simple as that.
No.
No.
They don't drop 10 points all season. And now I think we need to start talking, can Rangers go the season unbeaten? I actually think that needs to be the conversation that we're having now. Not whether they're going to win the league. Can they go the season unbeaten?
It's happened 3 times before.
Oh, a wee bit of Bramming on here.
Excellent!
And that's your nephew, Margaret. You know who was right up front and centre ready to go for it? Alfredo Morelos.
El
Yunusi there, yeah.
Yep, just over the bar.
That was a great shot as well. But I think McGregor knew it was over anyway. Only just though. This is what we live for, Nige. Love a bit of a rammy at the Old Firm.
Shane Duffy. Kit Morelos getting involved for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Of course. Oh, yes, I love that. I always annoy myself because I never take enough. I never take like booking points on this game.
Go away. Don't pan the camera off Kamara and McGregor. I want to see what happens with those two.
We just wanted to turn into the Jenny Springer show now, innit? We're not interested in the game anymore. We just want a Brammy.
Nige, it's Shane Duffy, not Seamus Duffy. It's a bloody joke, Celtic, wake up. Oliver Cromwell says we've not had our penalty yet.
Morelos has just been stupidly booked there. He's got nothing to do with anything that's gone on there.
Excellent, I love that.
And it's not that, right? See, he gets a red. Rangers have this game won. He gets a red in the next 5 minutes. There's 10 minutes left for Celtic, and that gives them a G up again. You just game management, see the game out.
It gets involved for absolutely no reason whatsoever there. You would think for everything that Morelos has been through, he would step away from that situation there. But no, he's just an idiot. Absolute idiot.
What time are we back live for the 3 o'clock? Let's go.
Yeah, 2:45, mate.
2:45, okay.
Giving you as much time as possible for a rest.
Just I might do a wee recap video on the game.
That's fine. So that's Cal McGregor booked as well. Excellent. Love that.
In fact, I think I'm going to do one on 2 of the games tonight. I'll do one in the Motherwell game, and I'll do one on this one.
That's fine. Oh, I love it. I love it when they've got a wee Rami going.
Yeah, I know. It was so pointless as well.
I know. It was the most pointless.
I thought that was the boy Canberry coming on, but it's not. He looks like Canberry.
Oh, he does. But sitting.
Yeah. Funnily enough, also Swiss.
John Mitchell says, Roscoe, it's a big game tonight, that's all.
Yeah, it is, John, yeah. John, you're a Dundee fan, aren't you?
He's a Hearts fan.
Is he a Hearts fan? Right, for some reason I thought he was a Dundee fan. Oh, well, yeah, big game tonight, John, yeah.
Oh, you missed that. I thought you were going to say, oh, well, John, I hope your team get pumped.
Nah, I think big game for both teams. I think if Hearts win tonight, it's a similar case that I think they'll have the league as good as sewn up. But I think if a draw keeps Dundee in the equation, but we would rather win.
Oh yeah,
and we've got a good record against Hearts at Dens as well. That's the other thing that's in our favour.
Frustrating for Celtic because I thought they were the most likely before Beaton gets sent off.
Yeah. It's a red card that changes the game.
But as you said, you touched on it first half. You had to take one of those chances.
Yeah.
Aye. Oh, free kick to Celtic. Celtic can't afford to waste any time here.
Just nerves are kicking in for the 3 o'clock, man. Oh.
I think it started to go downhill for Celtic as soon as they took off David Turnbull, I think.
I think it's a sending off.
Obviously, it's a sending off, but I was just saying.
You just trying to be funny. Sorry, I didn't click on there. I apologise. But no.
Aye. You cock blocked my jokes, Stevie. Muzza with 3M videos says, I'm surprised no one else hasn't been sent off before he gets booked. Aye. I mean, that really should have been a second yellow for him.
It's just he didn't need to get involved there. I don't know why he got involved.
Because he felt left out.
Have you seen the pass for Shane Duffy yet?
No.
No.
I'm assuming that's yet to come.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Best is yet to come.
You just,
So poked into Ken.
have you just seen it? I'm taking notes and I've literally just put down Shane Duffy lol. That's all I've took in my notes. Because I'll remember it.
It's like, I don't want it, you take it.
Yeah, I think the 10 is over for
Yeah.
Celtic.
Yeah.
Well and truly over.
Yeah, I think this could potentially be the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
There's Callum, a Falkirk fan, saying that they'll miss PJ. He was good. It was good for them on loan.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. I mean, it was the same with Jake Hasty a couple of years ago when he came back from Alloa on loan, and Alloa fans were upset that he was going. Was that another? No, I can't. Oh, was that a Callum McGregor mishit?
Was it Callum McGregor or was it El Hammond? Because I'm trying to work it out from my notes.
Nah. We've now back up to 103 people in the stream, so that's great to see. Welcome everyone. Oh, down to 84. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted.
It was good for a split second there.
Aye. And there we go. So
I really wanted, sorry Gogsy, I really wanted this season to go to the wire because of how big a season it is. And
Yeah.
it's quite disappointing that it's went like this.
Mhm.
Just a damn squib. And Rangers walk into it.
Yeah.
What were you going to say there?
You mean Rangers march into it?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Who do you say your man of the match is?
I'm going to give it to Alan McGregor because if Celtic score early doors, the game's completely different. And I think that he's first half he kept Rangers in it with some vital saves. So give it to Alan McGregor. Would you agree?
I think so. I'm trying to think of someone else on the team that's winning to give it to, and I'm struggling.
Kamara's been good.
Kamara's been good, but he's been halved every time he gets the ball.
Can we say that?
That's why he's been so good.
Can we say that though, Ross? Because we touched on how Celtic were keeping them quiet in the first half.
Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah,
of course-
you have to throw likes. The problem is Celtic are not winning, but you have to throw the likes of say Frimpong into the equation.
Sorrow as well. I thought Sorrow was good.
Yeah, so
But the unwritten rule of the broadcasting man of the match is
has to be the team that's winning. Yeah.
pretty much. And if it's a draw, it's got to be the home team. That's what they usually do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lad Baby fan 20. I know who Lad Baby is. He did that crossbar challenge at Nottingham Forest. Joseph Coyle, I think you'll find the Celtic players are giving a toss about this. I think the biggest misconception about football players is that they don't care when they're getting beat, but they do. They really do. Big shout for Aribo man of the match. Is that just because he had a misplaced header that deflected in off Cal McGregor?
He has played fairly well, Aribo, so I can see where he's coming from there.
He's played well, but I wouldn't say he's done anything completely detrimental.
Cavernier's always a danger as well. He's played fairly well too.
4 minutes plus stoppage to go. Zungu's coming on to sort of seal the deal.
One thing, I'm sorry to kind of a change the subject, but I'm just looking at your team again, Gogsy, and one thing that worries me is the lack of threat that we have from the bench.
Yeah, we have to make the most of this week
Yeah.
to change that.
Do you know who you should go in for? You should go in for like Greg Stewart.
Hibs will take him.
You think?
Hibs have been linked with everyone, man. And the Hibs really need him. They've got Nisbet and Deutsch. Murphy, Boyle, where does he fit? That's a big question for me. If he comes to us, he's going to get a start. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That'd be a good signing for you. Considering he doesn't even get a sniff in the Rangers team now. He's far too good to be rotting away on a bench somewhere.
He's not even getting on the bench, is he?
He's proven at Dundee, Kelly,
Aberdeen.
At Aberdeen he wasn't that great, but I think he was kind of played out of position at Aberdeen. But at Dundee and Kelly, when he just played off the striker, he showed how good he was.
I think he would be a tremendous signing for us.
Yeah.
That's
a player you really need to be looking at getting in. But what John Mitchell's saying there about Hearts being after him, yeah, that's a. Yeah, I think Hearts would probably be able to afford him a bit more than Motherwell.
Mm-hmm.
So it just comes down to who's going to pay the most wages for him, or like take him. But it'll probably be on a loan deal. Let's be honest, and it'll be who.
Oh yeah, it has to be a loan deal.
Who'll contribute the most wages towards. Towards his wages at Rangers, and he'll be on good money at Rangers as well.
Either that, or he'll just be happy to sit on the bench, take money.
Well, you're a big Rangers fan. He probably is quite happy just now, but he'll be getting the money regardless.
Do you think at the minute Celtic fans are getting the Sharks ready?
Maybe. They're sharper than the knives.
Maybe it's aye, maybe it's no.
Of course, Kenny Dalglish. Hearts have offered money. I didn't think Hearts fans were happy being called Little Rangers, but
they've been called a lot worse than that, I'm sure.
Not long to go now. I know you hate it, John. We hate it as well. We get called Little Rangers, Little Celtic.
So do we. We get Little Rangers as well.
Before I met you and Fraser, I was convinced that about Dundee. Fraser, I was convinced that about Dundee.
It's not, honestly, it's the furthest thing from the truth. The only thing we've got in common with Rangers is the fact that we've got similar
hello,
songs
hello.
to them. We've got similar songs to them. That's it. Like, there's nothing. We don't like Rangers. We don't like them.
I'm not. It's just.
It frustrates me. Yeah.
It's quite narrow-minded, isn't it, when you think about it?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Yes, Dylan Miles from Basingstoke. I am going for 10k. That's the aim. Need as much help as possible. And to be fair, I've gone up a fair amount today. Gone up a few. Good one, Keelan. That patter is awful. Cheers, Dylan Miles from Basingstoke. Appreciate that. Spread the word, mate.
When is our first Scottish Cup game, do you know?
The 9th is the next round, and then it's 2 weeks after that, I believe. Or maybe
Okay. Okay, so next week we'll find out who we're getting, essentially.
Aye, on the 11th.
Okay.
I think that's the draw. Mm-hmm. There we go. And that's Brandon Barker coming on. I intend to see out the game. Ian Cannon saying it's over. Dylan Miles says Hearts were the better team in that Scottish Cup final. Aye. At a point, Celtic dominated the first half. The Hearts came back. That was a decent ball by Laxalt.
Yep.
But yeah, Celtic are just throwing everything at it. It's just Celtic are playing far too erratic now. There's no way they're going to get it.
It's rushed now because they know they have to get something from it, but looks like it's over.
Mm-hmm. You're right, John. If Hearts had been more level in the first half, then they wouldn't have lost that game.
Game over, league over.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
Wow. Tight game.
It was a really tight game. Really tight. I think that's the closest Old Firm we've seen in I don't know how long.
I just seen Callum McGregor mouth the words. Played fucking shite. So.
I can't wait to watch this. Hold on, let's see it.
It's just as he's walking down the stairs.
We're not covering Huddersfield v Reading. That game means absolute hee-haw to us. Apart from the fact it's about over 1.5 coupon, that's...
No reaction from Gerrard shows that his feet are firmly planted in the ground.
Also, Ayres is walking off, mouthing to the fourth official, that's never a red, that's never a red. I think you'll find that when he sees it back, he's very, very wrong.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, anyway.
He wrestles him to the ground.
See, if he attempts to play the ball, it's different. He doesn't.
Aye.
And now the gap is 19 points.
19?
And Celtic have 3 games in hand, which would then reduce it to 10. Which reduce it to 10, which is still insurmountable if you ask me. Celtic have played the same amount of games as Aberdeen and they're only 4 points ahead of them.
You're right, Dylan. Denial.
I've seen interviews of Bobby Madden's stuff on Open Goal and that, and he seems like quite a nice guy, so I actually feel sorry for him here that he's getting quite a lot of pelters because he had to make a call there.
Yeah.
And that hasn't affected...
He made the right one. He made the right call.
Yeah, the outcome of the game, that it was a set piece that Rangers scored from. Like, I don't know. They could argue it affected the end of the game. I don't think it did.
Stevie, it's 5 points Celtic are ahead.
5, sorry. My mistake.
No worries, man.
Clearly maths wasn't my strong point at school.
You put 2 and 2 together and got 5.
Yeah. Well, I got 4 essentially, that's why I made the mistake. No, I got what you mean. Just...
Aye. Fair enough. Now we're going to... Basically what we do on a Saturday when we've got an early kickoff is we go off for 20 minutes before we cover the 3 p.m. kickoffs. So, yeah, we'll probably be talking about... We'll get asked about it during the 3 p.m s as well, so we'll cover a wee bit on the Old Firm then as well. But as of now, we're going to go off and have a quick lunch break, and then from 2:45 onwards, we'll be covering Hamilton v Motherwell as the main feature because me and Stevie are both Motherwell fans, and we'll have every other game we'll provide updates of, and we're looking forward to it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much to Stevie once again for coming on.
Cheers, mate.
And Roscoe.
Cheers, Gogsy. Thanks for having us on.
No problem. And yeah, drive safe, guys.
Drive safe.
We'll see you in a bit.
Drive safely. Sorry.